Assalamualaikum and very good evening to our lecturer Dr. Hanem and my fellow friend. So for today's video, I would like to talk about why you shouldn't use earphone for a long period of time. A study back in 2020 conducted by Statista showed that up to 5,000 respondents used their earphone in multiple places such as their home, in their car, in a gym and so on. And this trend of using earphones or earbuds in multiple places are very concerning as it can cause harm to our ear. So, my speech today will consist of 3 main points why you shouldn't use earphone for a long period of time. And the first one is it can cause hearing loss, ear infection, and also the last one is hyperacusis. And the reason for my speech is because I noticed that people nowadays like to wear their earphone in a long period of time. And they didn't know that by wearing this earphone, they are exposing their ear to the side effect of it. And without further ado, let's jump to my first point. So, my first point of why you shouldn't use earphone for a long period of time is because it can cause hearing loss. So, by letting your earphone stay plugged in for a longer period, you will end up harming yourself. You will be surprised to know that unsafe listening habits via earphones can lead to a permanent or temporary hearing loss. Overuse of earphones can cause permanent hearing loss by damaging the hair cells of the inner ear and also auditory nerve. The hair cells that connects our ear to the brains tend to lose their sensitivity owing to vibration and they bend down too much. This causes temporary or permanent hearing loss. For your better understanding, I will show a short video explaining this matter.
When strong sound vibrations hit your ear, the problem deep inside the cochlea are fragile hair cells. They turn vibration into sound messages to the brain. Blast them with loud sounds, and some wither. If the loud sound is brief, they recover. But if it lasts too long or happens too often, they die, and they never grow back.
So the second reason of why you shouldn't use earphone for too long is because your ear are exposed to ear infections. So earphones are directly plugged into the ear canal and block the ear passage. This can invite ear infection. So using earphones lead to the growth of bacteria and it stays on the earphone. Furthermore, it can infect the ear if the usage increases. So please avoid sharing earphones as the same bacteria will be transferred from your ear to the person with whom you share the earphones. Then even that person will suffer from serious ear infections. So it also works the other way around. So please, if you have any sign of ear infection, please go to your local ear specialist to check your earphone. So for your better understanding, I will show a video about it.
Buildup of wax. As a result, many people can develop painful infections.
They're putting in an earbud over here. They're pushing against this to hear better. By irritating the skin, by having something constantly against it for hours on end, and pushing cerumen or the wax deeper in the canal, you're constantly irritating the ear.
Then, when mixed with water from a shower or pool, the wax swells up and becomes a breeding ground for germs.
So the last reason of why you shouldn't use earphone for too long is because it can cause hyperacusis. So first of all, we need to know what is hyperacusis. Hyperacusis is a disorder in loudness perceptions. Patients suffering from hyperacusis may appear overly sensitive to a range of sound, finding many noise unbearable and painfully loud. So hyperacusis is not the same as recruitment, a disorder that can be a normal consequence of hearing loss and is associated with abnormal perception of sound as the volume increases. People with hyperacusis often find ordinary noise too loud, while loud noise can cause discomfort and pain. The most common known causes of hyperacusis is of course exposure to loud noise to the eardrum, and earphones or earbuds can done it. So unfortunately there are no tests for diagnosing hyperacusis, and please I suggest you guys to lower the volume of the earphones. So for the last time, let's watch a video about how hyperacusis patients experience every day.
When I hear a noise, it kind of enters my ear and explodes through my head, like kind of down my neck.
People describe it as someone sticking ice picks in my ears.
After the noise, my ear kind of starts to get hot and warm.
Someone's pouring molten metal in my ears.
And It's almost like the energy from that noise is like stuck in my head. There can be like knifing, kind of cramp, shooting pains.
In conclusions, I really hope that you guys stop using earphone as it's not good for our ear. So according to Dr. Gawal, ear specialist, earphone usage should not exceed more than an hour per day, and make sure you limit your usage and keep ear pain or hearing loss at bay. And so guys, please don't forget to take a break from your earphones, and I believe that if you can't stop instantly, the effort is what counts. So thank you for watching my video, and thank you Dr. Hanem and my fellow friends. Bye bye.